Welcome back to Copperstar Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're going to go over the 2nd February course of fire that I shot this month. Now, usually on the second match, I compete in base class, but I'm really trying to max out those points before nationals in open class, so you'll see me shooting the CZ again in open class. But it paid off, and came to this match trying to improve on last month's scores where I was about 6th, and was able to win this one, so really proud of that. Only dropped 3 shots the whole match, dropped 3 shots on one stage, so the rest of the 4 stages were clean. Yeah, just kind of took the lessons I learned from the first match of the month and just try to do everything a little bit better than last time. So let's just jump right into it. Starting off with stage 1, it's the tripod stage. This is the one that gave me trouble. Dropped 3 points on this stage, just could not get stable on the tripod. Decided to go with holdovers the whole time instead of dialing like I did earlier in the month. So basically just held over for everything, but of course, like an idiot and shooting the sport for a long time, I have ingrained in my head that a 100-yard shot is 1.8 mils. So for the first engagement of the 100-yard target, I'm holding 1.8. Why? I have no idea, because I'm already dialed for that 60-yard target. So I should have been holding like 1.5 or something. So my first shot on the far target goes way over the target. That 60-yard target, that first target you have to hit, only 1 inch at 60 yards, is much harder to hit than you think. Off of the tripod, again, couldn't get stable, but all in all, dropped 3 points and did pretty well on the rest of the stage.
Okay, do you understand the course of fire? Are you ready? Ready. Stand by on the beat.
Next up is the prone stage, KYL rack of 50 yards, pretty simple. Shoot through the rack, drop the largest target, shoot through again, rinse and repeat. Not much to say about this stage. Prone is relatively straightforward, just making good wind calls, especially on those smaller targets. And honestly, you'll have more time than you'll ever need on this stage. So just take your time, make sure you got a good, solid position, and make sure you know what the wind is doing, and run and gun.
You ready? Stand by.
Stage 3 has the NRL pyramid and a barrel, and I'll put the stage description up here just as a reminder. Relatively straightforward stage. It's just a lot of movement in the 120 seconds that you get, so you got to be efficient with your movement. I decided to go with the same strategy of 4th rung, 3rd rung, barrel, 2nd rung, 1st rung, but on the lower rungs I decided, and on the barrel, to use my giant ColeTac Mega Bag as a seat because I was tired from a match before that we will talk about in future videos, but I decided I wanted to sit down and take it easy and get stable and make shots. That's what I did.
It says you couldn't have mine. No. And usually they say it needs to be between year and year.
Went off way to the side. I skimmed the left edge.
That's 80 here. That right
That was definitely a hit. Alright, well, we can all be perfect, right?
So if you were paying attention, there was definitely one shot towards the end there that took quite a ricochet, so I'll show you what that looks slow motion from the TriggerCam. Stage 4 is tank trap stage, and basically it's 2 shots from each tip at the near target, 2 shots from each tip at the far target. Do a mag change somewhere in between there. And yeah, pretty straightforward stage. Really liking the heavy fill shmedium from Armageddon Gear with the Area419 plate. Really good combo for me, and it seems to work out. Just moving all the gear with the rifle at the same time instead of managing, bag and a rifle on the clock. Just keep it all together, keep it simple, move the whole thing, get settled, and make hits. Let me know in the comments down below if you notice anything different about my rifle. Curious to see if people notice. If you've been following my videos, leave a message down in the comments, and I'll let you know if you're right. And I'll explain what I've done to my rifle in future videos, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Also, during this stage, notice that I kind of changed positions on that 3rd tank trap tip, going to a kneeling position from a standing position. I'm trying to work on where I don't feel completely stable. Take the time and just reset the position to something more stable. Don't just deal with instability and just send rounds down range for no reason. So something I've been trying to work on, really paid off. Switched my position, got way more stable, made the hits.
Ready? Stand by. Got a base bag. We got to get on glass. Back.
again.
Last stage of the day is off the chair. We got the chair seat, the chair back, weird target order that you have to remember. Use that mega bag to great advantage for rear support in both positions. And again, this is one of those times where I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling as stable as I know I should be. So let me take the time, let me readjust everything. I know I have time on the clock. I'm not going to rush and, miss faster. So basically took my time, readjusted when I was on this chair back, and was able to make the hits there. But taking the time, as long as you have time on the clock and your time management is good, you should have time to readjust things and reevaluate your plan and, during the stage, and it paid off.
You ready? Go. Maybe looking for edges. Ready? Back. 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 Impact. Back. Impact. Back. Let's go see it. We'll go on. Impact. 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 Three buttons. Six. Back. Impact. 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 Now, you put just a little bit of pressure in it. Impact. It's going to look really cool in the trigger cam. Back. Because you look at it, you're like, no, stuck. No. Back. Back. Everything on Impact. I think I did that one at about Impact.
So I hope you enjoyed this Course of Fire review. I know it's a little later in the month, and I know I usually, like I said, I usually shoot the Ruger in base class, and I know a lot of people have love for my Ruger videos, but again, trying to make that last points push towards nationals this year. So I was able to secure another win. That's another 100 points in the books. So I have 5 wins this season under my belt, going for that 6th, and it looks like I'll have March and April to accomplish that. So here's to one more win in the season, and then I can shoot the Ruger the rest of the year in base class for a little extra challenge. Thanks for stopping by. As always, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe while you're down there. I hope these videos help. And until I see you next time, as always, score more points.